Did you know that 98% of Antarctica is covered in ice? But what's really hidden below that icy surface? Antarctica, the southernmost continent on our planet, is a land of extremes. It's the coldest, driest, and windiest continent and has the highest average elevation of all the continents. Most of this remote and isolated region sits south of the Antarctic Circle, and it's about twice the size of Australia. The vast majority of this frosty landmass is covered in ice, an astounding 98% of it to be exact. The thickness of this ice layer is mind-boggling, averaging at 1.5 miles, and in some areas it plunges to more than 2.5 miles deep. This creates an ice volume that is about 70% of the world's fresh water. If all this Antarctic ice were to melt, global sea levels would rise by a staggering 200 feet. But don't let this frigid facade fool you. Antarctica isn't just a barren, icy wilderness. It's home to a surprising variety of wildlife, specifically adapted to survive in its harsh conditions. Penguins are perhaps the most iconic Antarctic residents, with several species including the emperor and adelie calling it home. Seals, like the Weddell and crab-eater, are also common, lounging on ice floes and diving into the icy waters in search of food. Then there's the rich marine life beneath the ice, from colossal squid to various species of whales, which feed on the plentiful krill that thrive in these cold waters. So, we've got this icy, largely uninhabited continent at the bottom of the world, but it wasn't always like this. There's a lot more to Antarctica than meets the eye. The ice holds the clues to its past and potentially to our planet's future. Stay tuned to uncover the mysteries that lie beneath the ice as we delve deeper into the enigma that is Antarctica. So, we've got an icy, largely uninhabited continent at the bottom of the world. But it wasn't always like this. Imagine a time when Antarctica was not a frozen wasteland, but a lush green paradise. A time when the snow and ice did not reign supreme, but rather dense forests, diverse wildlife, and dinosaurs roamed freely. Yes, you heard it right, dinosaurs. Intriguing, isn't it? This vast white continent we now know as Antarctica was once part of a gigantic supercontinent called Gondwana. About 200 million years ago, Gondwana began breaking apart, leading to the formation of the continents we recognize today. Antarctica, South America, Africa, India, Australia, and New Zealand all share this common geological ancestry. But how do we know about this ancient past of Antarctica, you might wonder? The answer is buried deep within the ice. Geologists have discovered fossil evidence that paints a vibrant picture of what Antarctica was like before it became the icy desert we see today. These fossils, some dating back to the Jurassic period, tell tales of a land teeming with life, from small ferns and towering trees to diverse dinosaurs. Among the most notable finds are the fossils of Cryolophosaurus, a large carnivorous dinosaur, and Glacialisaurus, a massive long-necked herbivore. Both roamed the Antarctic landscape during the early Jurassic period. The discovery of these fossils was a game-changer, shattering the long-held belief that dinosaurs could not have survived in polar regions. But it's not just dinosaur fossils that have been found. Fossils of tree ferns, ginkgos, and podocarps hint at a lush green landscape, much different from the barren, icy wilderness we associate with Antarctica today. These plant fossils suggest that the climate was significantly warmer, supporting a rich and diverse ecosystem. So we have a picture of a verdant paradise filled with a variety of plant and animal life, including dinosaurs. It's hard to reconcile this image with the desolate, icy expanse we see when we think of Antarctica. But how did this tropical paradise become the frozen desert we know today? That's a question that scientists are still trying to answer. And the journey to that answer is as fascinating as the question itself. The shift from tropical paradise to icy desert didn't happen overnight. Imagine a world where the continents are in constant motion, shifting and sliding over millions of years. This was the reality of Earth's past. Around 200 million years ago, Antarctica was part of the supercontinent known as Gondwana, nestled comfortably in the tropics. But then, Gondwana began to break apart, sending Antarctica on a slow journey southward. This journey was not a leisurely cruise. It was a grinding, relentless voyage that took approximately 100 million years. As Antarctica moved further from the equator, the climate began to change. The lush, tropical vegetation that once thrived started to dwindle, replaced by hardier species that could withstand colder temperatures. However, the real game changer was the formation of the Antarctic Circumpolar Current, a powerful oceanic current that circles the continent. This current effectively isolated Antarctica from the warmer waters of the equator, creating a cold, self-sustaining climate around the continent. Now, let's shift our focus to the skies. The world was going through a period of global cooling, which further contributed to Antarctica's big freeze. As the Earth's temperature dropped, the snow that fell on Antarctica started to accumulate instead of melt. Over millions of years, this snow compacted into ice, forming what we now know as the Antarctic ice sheet. This massive sheet, in some places more than 2 miles thick, covers approximately 98% of the continent. So, why didn't the ice melt during warmer periods? Well, once the ice sheet formed, it created its own cold climate. The ice reflects most of the sunlight, hitting it back into space, preventing the surface from warming up. This phenomenon, known as the albedo effect, helped maintain the ice sheet even during periods of global warming. So now, we have a frozen continent, but what secrets does it hold? Let's continue our journey beneath the ice in the next scene. The harsh climate of Antarctica didn't deter explorers from venturing into the unknown. The first recorded sighting of the frozen continent is attributed to a Russian expedition led by Fabian Gottlieb von Bellingshausen and Mikhail Lazarev in 1820. Despite the bitter cold and treacherous conditions, these intrepid explorers pushed the boundaries of human exploration and opened the door to a new era of discovery. A few decades later, the race to the South Pole began in earnest. Two expeditions, one led by Roald Amundsen from Norway and the other by Robert Falcon Scott from Britain, competed to be the first to reach this remote and inhospitable location. In December of 1911, Amundsen's team, using sled dogs and skis, reached the South Pole, a feat that was no less than a triumph of human spirit and resilience. Scott's party arrived a month later, only to find the Norwegian flag already planted. Tragically, Scott and his team didn't survive the return journey, but their courage and determination left a lasting legacy. This race to the South Pole marked a significant milestone in the exploration of Antarctica, showcasing the indomitable spirit of mankind. Over the following years, the exploration of Antarctica moved from the hands of adventurers to scientists. A number of countries established research stations on the continent, turning it into a hub of scientific discovery. These stations, often situated in some of the most inhospitable places on Earth, are dedicated to research in a wide range of fields, from climate change and meteorology to biology and geology. Today, the legacy of those early explorers lives on in the scientists who continue to work in this harsh and challenging environment. Their work, often conducted under extreme conditions, helps us understand our world better, from the impacts of climate change to the mysteries of the universe. These brave explorers paved the way for the scientific discoveries we are about to delve into. Beneath the ice of Antarctica lie secrets waiting to be discovered. Secrets that are not only fascinating, but also vital in our quest to understand the history of our planet. One such secret that was unearthed is the existence of ancient bacteria. Yes, you heard it right. In the depths of the icy expanse, scientists have discovered bacteria that have remained frozen in time for millions of years. These bacteria, when studied, provide valuable insights into the conditions and life forms that existed on Earth millions of years ago. And it's not just life forms. Antarctica is also a treasure trove of meteorites. These extraterrestrial rocks, preserved by the cold, offer a unique chance to study the universe beyond our planet. Meteorites from Mars and the Moon have been found here, along with a rare type known as carbonaceous chondrites, which are believed to contain the building blocks of life. But perhaps the most significant discovery lies in the ice itself. Antarctica's ice cores, long cylinders drilled from the ice sheet, are like time capsules. They contain tiny bubbles of ancient air, trapped when the snow first fell, providing a record of our planet's climate dating back almost 1 million years. These ice cores can tell us about past temperatures, greenhouse gas levels, even volcanic eruptions and solar activity. These discoveries are just the tip of the proverbial iceberg. With technology advancing and more expeditions being planned, who knows what else we might find? Maybe evidence of ancient civilizations or new forms of life, or even clues about the future of our own civilization. The potential for future discoveries in Antarctica is enormous, and each new find could revolutionize our understanding of Earth's history. The secrets buried beneath the ice hold answers to questions we haven't even thought to ask yet. Who knows what other secrets are hidden beneath the ice, waiting to be discovered? The future of Antarctic exploration is bright, and the secrets it holds promise to illuminate the mysteries of our past, present, and future. We've journeyed from a tropical paradise to a frozen desert, uncovering the secrets of Antarctica. We've delved into its geological past, revealing a once thriving ecosystem now encased in ice. We've witnessed the Big Freeze, a dramatic shift that transformed this land into the icy wilderness we see today. We've followed the footsteps of brave explorers who dared to venture into this frosty frontier, their discoveries paving the way for our understanding of this enigmatic continent. We've dug deep beneath the ice, unearthing secrets hidden for millions of years, from ancient microorganisms to meteorites from outer space. Through these revelations, we've come to appreciate Antarctica not just as an icy wasteland, but as a window into our planet's past and a key to understanding its future. Its frozen landscape is a living laboratory, a testament to the resilience of life and the power of scientific exploration. So next time you think of Antarctica, remember it's not just a blank space on the map, but a treasure trove of scientific discovery.